Marvel fans, this is author Adam Bray here, and today's character in focus is Moon Knight. Now, Moon Knight is a brand new character to the MCU, debuting in his own series on Disney Plus at the end of March 2022. He is based on the comic book character, and I will be reading his backstory from the Marvel Encyclopedia, which I helped co-author the latest edition. And to begin, a mercenary left for dead in the Egyptian desert, Mark Spector was found by followers of the Egyptian god Khonshu, who saved his life and gave him superhuman powers. Returning to the U.S., Mark became a crime fighter, calling himself the Moon Knight, and assumed two more alter egos, millionaire Stephen Grant and taxi driver Jake Lockley. Mark fought crime for many years, battling against Werewolf, Midnight Man, and Black Spectre, and alongside Spider-Man and the Punisher. Eventually, Mark retired his alter egos, but then felt compelled to travel to Egypt. There, members of the cult of Khonshu explained to him that being the Moon Knight was his destiny, one he could not shirk. Reinvigorated, Mark became the Moon Knight once more. When Norman Osborn took over the Avengers, Mark faked his death. He later joined the Avengers in their fight against the X-Men and started a battle at the Jean Grey School. Mark also took on another persona as Mr. Knight, helping NYPD Detective Flint solve cases. His multiple personas were a symptom of Khonshu taking over his mind. After regaining control, he engaged the Sun King in a battle of mind and spirit and won. Now, the series is in the MCU, Moon Knight. The main character is played by Oscar Isaacs, who most well know from the recent Star Wars sequel movies. And there's not much more that we know going into it. But again, based on these comics. Now, there have been 4 Moon Knight action figures in the Marvel Legends line. The first 2 come from the Toy Biz era. It's actually one figure with a variant. The main figure is in a mostly black costume with some white highlights and I believe a white cape. The variant, though, has a silver body. And then the next figure was in the Hasbro, once Hasbro took over the Marvel Legends. And he's got a similar design, also mostly black body, a little bit more white. And he was part of the Spider-Man Homecoming movie wave with the Vulture Build-A-Figure, really Build-A-Figure wings. And so widely distributed, but hard to get, very hard to find. And then the next figure was a Walgreens exclusive, also very hard to find. I think I saw it once. And this is an all-white figure with a swappable head, some extra hands, and some cool weapons accessories. And this figure looks much more like the representation we will see in the live-action series. So I'd put my money on that this figure will be re-released, repacked in some way. It's too good not to reissue in some form. And I would expect we will also get another figure to match Oscar Isaac's portrayal, perhaps in a wave that Disney Plus wave at the end of the year. I'm not sure if they've announced all the figures, but so I'm sure we'll get at least 1 or 2 figures to come. For comics, there is the Marvel Encyclopedia, Marvel Absolutely Everything You Need to Know, and Ultimate Marvel. For Marvel Studios, there's the Marvel Studios Visual Dictionary, Marvel Studios Character Encyclopedia and Marvel Studios 101. Many of these books are also available in Spanish. I can get Spanish copies. There are other languages of these that you can get on Amazon, though I don't have access to them. But you can order copies directly from me. That's a great way to support me as a starving author. To do that, to order a signed copy with swag while supplies last, just get in touch with me via social media. I'm at Author Adam Bray at Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or you can try to get a message through one of the channels for Chewy's Cantina. So thanks for listening.